Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets and the Toronto Blue Jays. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. So just about set now and getting to start. Max Scherzer.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in for New York, Honus Wagner. Not close with that one, and we're underway here in the home opener. Out to short, Henderson. Over to first, great pick. And next for the Mets, Tony Gwynn. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Swings through that.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
On the ground to first, Caglione. Handles, throws to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Here's Francisco Lindor. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Cut on and lifted in the air. Davis under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here with my pal Siggy. Our starter in this one, Johan Santana.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Back now in Toronto. At the plate, Joe Adele. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And that drops in for a strike. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Jason Bay in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one not close. And that's ball one.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. This one in the dirt. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
Count is full.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Benintendi to the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Adele on second. Bay at first with no outs.
Yeah.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Third baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, George Brett. And a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 on, 1 out. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Jack Caglione. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1.
Ball.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 on, 2 outs. There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. Max Scherzer goes to work. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Popped up. Weatherhold calls it in, and there's 1 away. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
5, Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Squeezes it out. Number 2.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Dalton Varsho stands in now, looks at that one inside. There's a high chopper. Henderson. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Gonna bring up JT Realmuto.
The catcher.
The one thing you can look at with Realmuto, and we've talked about this in high school. You know, this guy was a quarterback, very athletic. He was an infielder. So, you know, he's not stuck at catcher. Like he's a great catcher, but if you needed to play him somewhere else, become a first baseman, you definitely have that option. Probably even some third base, but he's not just catcher only, although that's what he does. His athleticism can put him in a position for a team that if they wanted to do more, they could.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Gunnar Henderson next up for the Blue Jays.
Henderson.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
No score here in the second. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And next for Toronto, Chili Davis. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. 2 out, space is empty. Late on that fastball.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in
No
the count,
balls,
0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side here in the second. On to the third inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Max Scherzer back to work. That missed by a lot.
No strikes.
Ball 1. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Cal Raleigh.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one. 1 out, bases empty. Outside with a breaking ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Top of the third, no score. Scherzer gets the punch out. 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Honus Wagner. Grounded out his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Next pitch is outside. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. It's there, and that's a great play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, J.J. Weatherholt. Santana back to work. The other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it. Good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
Here's Joe Adell. And that is out of play. Weatherholt gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Lindor, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jason Bay. He reached out a walk his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Swinging a foul out of play.
No, that's low. Ball.
Man at first, 1 away. What a stop. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. And we're back.
Leading off
Start
to
of the
bat,
fourth. And now the right fielder,
number
Tony
19,
Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn.
Out there to center. Adele on the run. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Flied to right his first time. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland. And a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender.
0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Henderson puts it away, and that quickly 2 away.
For the Mets,
So now here's the Mets DH, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Guerrero goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
0-2.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball one there. Adele makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the fourth. Here's some real power at the plate. Andrew Benintendi. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Just missed.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, George Brett, went down on strikes his first time through. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Garceau moving back for it. Hits the top of the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double. One out, runner at second. Next to hit, Jack Caglione. Oh, right to the backstop. Brett up to third on the wild pitch. Brett stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
That's in, ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Way out front for strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. That one ripped. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And now it's JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1.
Realmuto.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in for the third out. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the fifth. Here is Freddie Freeman. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Cut off, throw to second, but he's in there easily.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here is Matt Chapman. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He powers that one out of here. It's 2-1. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Ripped into right field, base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Yeah. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Bay running hard to get it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And stepping in for New York, Cal Raleigh. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
0-1. And a swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
That misses. And the count 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Scherzer gets the punch out. And now 2 gone. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Honus Wagner. Both 2 in this one.
Honus Wagner.
And first offering is fouled off. Varsho off of first with 2 away. Fly ball to right. Davis makes the catch, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
Nope,
you just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next for Toronto, Chili Davis. Struck out looking in his first at bat.
Davis.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swings and misses, and one down below the zone.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1-2.
Foul tip into the mid, struck him out. So up next, J.J. Weatherholt reached on an infield single his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Top 6. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tony Gwynn. Scherzer back to work. And ball one to the right fielder.
1-0.
Just missed.
2-0.
And there's a foul ball. So here's Scherzer. Just misses with that one.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses.
Ball 4,
so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And a foul ball.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Runner. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. And 1-2. Bases empty, one away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Brett makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Vladimir Guerrero up now for the Mets.
The designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
Slider misses outside.
1-0.
And that one is inside. And another ball. That one is absolutely belted way back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. And here's a 3-2. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And Freddie Freeman with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
1 strike.
Out to short, Henderson. They get the force. 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's a big power threat. Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
That's inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Just
that
missed.
missed. That's the ball.
Swing and a bouncer out to short. Throw on to Freeman, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The left fielder, number 44,
Jason Bay next up for the Blue Jays.
Bay.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
1 strike.
The changeup missing, and now it's even 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him! And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. And now George Brett, 1 for 2.
George Brett.
And a foul ball. Fouled off left side. Blue Jays down a run. The next offering misses. And the count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside low, and the count is even 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Raleigh collects, fires to first, in time. So the drop 3rd strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Top of inning number 7. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Matt Chapman.
To the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dalton.
Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. That one way inside. Chapman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Gets to it on the first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
McNeil. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 62, Robert.
Pinch hitter coming on, Marcus Semien.
Number 2.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Chapman headed home. The throw in, close play, but in there.
Well done, drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now a chance for Cal Raleigh. That's too low. 1-0.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
Take your base.
And they're all loaded up.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So bases all loaded up. Honus Wagner up now for the Mets. Golden opportunity right here.
That missed. That's a ball.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Kicks and fires. Fought off foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
Base hit into right center. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Yeah, the batter now, Tony Gwynn. And there's a ball.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach,
line, and that's a base hit. 1 run's in. The second run scores. Relay throw in there safely.
Back-to-back base hits. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away. Especially in that situation, drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Clips the corner. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it is 2-1. Runner at second, nobody out. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. And next is the
Now
designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero, 1 for 3. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
Balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 1.
1-2.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
The first baseman.
Next to the dish is Freddie.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that one is inside ball 1.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable.
That missed. That's a ball.
That location will definitely do it.
2 outs. And that one hammered back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Chapman at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 10-1. So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's going to be Dalton Varsho. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Jelly, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. Out number 3. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys.
Oscar Brazoban into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Oscar Brazoban.
Right through there for a strike. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Here's JT Real Muto. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The throw into second, he's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. With the way defenders track down balls these days, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Real Muto, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab for the second out. The relay, safe at second, and he gets back in. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Chili Davis, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Davis.
And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. That one drifts inside.
That's the ball.
Next offering is down low. And he takes a strike. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 29, Pete Fairbanks.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Weatherholt makes the grab, 1 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Raleigh stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Raleigh checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. And that one moves his feet. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Hannes Wagner. And right back to the mound. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. Edwin Uceta gets the ball now.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Blue Jays looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One gone here.
Center fielder
Joe Adell digs in now. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And down on strikes. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beat.
The left fielder, number 44.
Now at the plate, Jason Bay. Check swing. He went strike one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Gwynn. Fairbanks back to work. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Lined into right. And there's one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. He swings and fouls one off. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And that's a fair ball.
Got a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat. So a little sigh of relief there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield. So I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Mets going with a pinch hitter, Eddie Murray. Runner on first and one down for him. And that one sliced foul. Next offering is in for a strike. In the dirt. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And there's a strike. Lindor, the runner at first with two gone. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Andrew Benintendi. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, A.J. Puck.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1.
And that one missing low. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, George Brett.
Brett. Pinch hitting for the Blue Jays. Number 0, Mason Wynn.
Chop to third, Chapman. And they're down to their last out. Jack Caglione next up for the Blue Jays.
The first
3-pitch strikeout. Last time up, got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Number 16, Jared Duran.
Late with the swing there.
No balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike. Got him! And that's the ball game. Santana with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it.